out of the Panchakoshas, we have seen 4 of them. Annamaya Kosh is the outermost. Then Pranamaya Kosh is the supporting one. Then Manomaya Kosh is the instrument of experience. Then Vijnanamaya Kosh is a personality building instrument. Karta, the doer. And after that, we were told the body, Annamaya Kosh is inert, Pranamaya Kosh is inert, Manomaya Kosh is inert. Inert means what? That in which experiences do not influence. Like this table is inert. So whether we keep here a flower pot or a shoe or cut it, it makes no difference. So also the body. Body also doesn't have any experience. Although the body is cut, the body doesn't suffer. It is the mind that suffers. Similarly, prana is also inert because it is controlled by the controller. Then the mind also is inert because if there is misery or joy, mind is able to eliminate both of them only because the mind doesn't get influence. Then the intellect is also inert. Now here is the small little secret. It is only in the intellect that the consciousness reflects as the Chidabhasa. Chidabhasa is like the reflection of the sun in a bucket of water. Now if you take that example, you'll come to know the sun and the sunlight are illuminating the bucket, the water in the bucket. But what is the difference with the water? That sun disk reflects only in the water, not in the bucket. Exactly the same way, consciousness does not reflect as Chidabhasa. Abhasa means appearance. Like Premabhasa. I love you. Premabhasa. It's an illusion. Nobody loves anybody in this world. So, this abhasa is what? When the sun reflects in the waters, the water itself doesn't have the ability to illuminate others. But the reflected disk of the sun in the water, from there the light comes out. So as if the water is reflecting. If this example is clear, exactly the same way, consciousness is everywhere. It is in this also. But here consciousness cannot express as Chidabhasa, therefore this is inert. Is only the intellect. Now what is the reason? The reason is, it is the speciality of that instrument. Why we can see only with the eyes? Why can't we taste with the eyes? Take chutney and put in your eyes and experience. See? So this question is redundant, no meaning to that. So after this intellect is associated with the reflection of the consciousness as Chidabhasa, then it becomes enlivened. And that enlivened intellect has a sense of doership. So this intellect we have seen yesterday, now it is enlivened. Now this enlivened intellect becomes identified with the mind. So what is the mind? Joy, sorrows. When it gets identified with it, becomes I am joyful, I am sorrowful. Then the same elevated intellect gets identified with the prana. I am hungry, I am thirsty. The same intellect gets identified with the body. I am man, I am woman, I am young, I am old. And when this intellect dissolves back to the Anandamaya Kosha, be attentive. Means what? To understand this, take an example. This is also very subtle. Many people miss this point when they study. We have seen the mirror. Mirror has only one side which can reflect. The back side of the mirror is the mercury oxide. It is only support, because of which in that glass the ability to reflect in the form of a mirror happens. So if that mirror is reflecting, if the mirror is facing the world, what will we see in the mirror? Reflection of the world. Now the same mirror, where it is facing our face, will we ask, just now I have seen the reflection in the mirror, now where it has gone? We will not ask that question. Then what will we see in the mirror? Our own face. If this example is clear, in the same manner, when the Vijnanamaya Kosha is extrovert and looking at the mind, the prana and the body, the world is created. In the same Vijnanamaya Kosha, like the mirror, becomes introvert, the whole world disappears. And this is what we do, every one of us. What is going to sleep? Turn the Vijnanamaya Kosha from outside to inside. And what is inside? Anando Brahmeti Vyajanat. Ananda hi Ananda. And therefore in that Vijnanamaya Kosha, now the Ananda is reflected. Therefore it is called as Anandamaya Kosha. And this Ananda in the deep sleep is not permanent. It comes and goes and depends on the position of the Vijnanamaya Kosha. What is Brahmananda? Which is uncreated, which is not limited, which doesn't end, and which doesn't have degrees. See? These are the Panchakoshas. When we are thus clear about it, then only we can start working on it. And what to work? Only one thing, that the Absolute is expressing through these Panchakoshas. So it is expression of the consciousness as life. What is called as Jiva Na. Na means not. There is no Jiva. Jiva Na, no. Only life. And this life principle is everywhere the same. See?